What's up? I'm Grizz. Welcome for Wish from Mercury, episode 18. Pretty worried for Soletta and I guess all of Earth House and everybody involved there about kind of the things that are going to occur now with Soletta no longer being the holder and no longer having Ariel in the picture, and exactly how everybody's going to turn out, I guess, as a result of this, and what's going to happen, and exactly what Soletta's route is from this. And where does Miora go from here? I mean, I understand where she's trying to go, but like, what exactly does she do, and how difficult is this going to be for her to carry the weight of having to kind of separate somebody and something that was so dear to her, but in a main goal of trying to protect at the end of the day? I don't know. Very interested, though, to see exactly how that goes. If you like it all, hit the like and subscribe to mean a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion, leave any comments about this episode or series, as well as recommend other things for me to watch at some other point. But let's get going, though. Episode 18.
そう、学園内交通の各車両と総合運転指令をつなぐのもパーメットリンクである。
Huh. She's serious, isn't she? So things just kind of return normal for her in a way? Huh. Yeah, I thought she would be down. Or confused. Maybe it just pushed her to work a little harder then. Go a direction she didn't expect. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Whoa, she's trying hard. Checked off the list. Let's go. Cool. Trying to work towards something. It's like similar to the thing when somebody like passes or something very bad goes on, like traumatic almost in a way, and you kind of suppress it and decide not to talk about it, and you just do things constantly to keep you busy so it's not on your mind, or so that you can kind of like feel like you can get over it, but then it boils up at one point and you completely break down, whether it's weeks later or days later or just a few hours. Like, it always comes back to that at some moment. So I wonder what her point is going to be when she actually has to face this. The OP is also growing on me. I didn't care for it much, especially in comparison to the first one before, but I'm messing with it. It's getting it's getting better. Get my boy working hard. Oh my, look at her. Let's see it. Oh yes. How am I supposed to say that, dude? Yeah, I guess so. You always just got all the answers, don't you? Right. So if you're just making something that looks identical to it here. Oh shit. Gun node. Oh no. Yeah, but like we're trying to win things over here too. That would make a lot of sense, yeah. Oh, we got here quick. How you guys doing? Yo. So I have to take the next step, you know? He's been operating behind, like I said. She's still taking care of this too, huh? Yeah. You want to talk about it? Of course, Chuchu's the one who brings up things about hatred and anger. I don't think she did either, but she might have went about things wrong. I lost, I broke it, it's on me. Yeah. Ooh. Thought Chuchu was about to throw, dude. Mm-hmm. That did happen, yes.
ありがとな。
Aw.
今それ関係ね。
She got excited. She thought we were about to fight, and all you do is come here and say thanks.
のにホルダーとか花婿とか
Mmm.
間違ってるって。
Yeah.
なんで今まで気づかなかったんだ。ねえだろ。
It all comes to the surface for her, though. Tries to stay strong, yep.
行くぞ。ミオリネンとこ。
Oh. We're gonna confront her head on. Yeah.
なってくる。彼さんは留守番な。
I love the take charge.
ご飯は頼んだ。
ちょっと待って。みんなも行く。
Yeah, but you can't come because you're injured.
怪我まだ治ってないんだろ。
誰もいないとまたいたずらされちゃうかもですし、大丈夫ですから。
No, you're going. Oh, yeah.
納得してる。
You think that.
いいか。お前が受け入れてるふりしてんのが悪いんだぞ。思ってることちゃんとミオリネに言え。じゃねえと許さねえからな。
We've been through this before with constant poor communication from Soleto's part.
あ、じゃあダメなの。
変わったね。
You just talk on the phone.
話し合うより先に
Why do we
手が出
gotta
てた
go?
君が一体どうしたんだ。行かねえならどうすんのかな。
Did you? Something else good also happened today. Oh, that's gonna set Martin off. Don't do that.
行かねえの気持ち。
Okay, yeah, so it was the thing that happened earlier triggered her. So the thing happening earlier of realizing that good things can come and peace can kind of come between the two made her kind of realize Nico's position on wanting more of a positive thing between them and not looking down on others type of thing, maybe? I think something like that.
エランさんですよね。
Mm-hmm.
その前とは
So different from the one I know. Yeah, entirely
君た
different.
ちが知ってるエラン・キレスと
Yes, I am V5.
じゃあファラクトに乗ったら
死ぬよ。
Mm.
ガンダムに乗れば誰だってね。おかしいのはあの水星女とエアリアルの方さ。
So why was 4 able to?
見てよ、ガンダムに乗る理由。
ない
No.
ないって言ってます。
Do you have something in your mind? Like a
そ
reason?
っか、空っぽだからアーシアンのためなんて理由作っちゃってるわけだ。
Ah.
あなたたちスペーシアンは全員殺す。
による施設のデューデリジェンスを急いでくれ。
Oh my.
規制価格とかけ離れすぎでは。
Nah,
父さん
nah,
の
nah.
命は与えられない。指定された地球企業。
シャディクが動くことは想定できた。でもペイルと組むなんて。
While you were fucking around playing these games earlier, he wasn't.
一連のテロに関する企業統治の欠如を責めるものです。
Yeah. Just letting this shit happen.
不当な治安活動を強いていましたから。
私たちで止めてみるのはどう？
And what's your plan for
直
that?
接対話する。うまく収めれば実績にもなるでしょう。
地球に行くつもりか。
当たり前じゃない。
相手は武装した連中アリアルを。
レギュレーションは学園仕様のまま。武器もなし。プラントクエタのようなことも絶対させない。私たちの理念のコンセプトになってもらう。この交渉で示してみせるわ。私と株式会社ガンダムは、これからのベネリットグループは、戦いじゃなく、命を救うんだって。
Hmm. I wonder how that's gonna make everybody else feel though, like from the outside.
あなた方申請者がプラントクエタでいつも申請する場所ですよ。ちょっとお話ししませんか？
仲間が罪を犯してるとして通報しました。
What is this?
僕のしたこと正しいですよね。
Oh no.
とんだ裏切り野郎だね。
Yeah.
ご自身で
決めたの。文句ある？
Got a problem?
私の配下のものを。はい。
He doesn't look so threatening.
いえ、なんでも。
よろしくお願いします。
Cool.
こちらこそ。いや
だからミオリネに会いたい。
Well, she's naive.
ポイントメントはおすすめでしょうか。ダチに会うのになんで予約が必要なんだよ。
Yes. She's kind of a big fucking deal now, you know?
エリ
Oh.
頑張れよ。
Alright, we got it.
でもなんでノーマルスーツ？
I don't understand either. Shit might go really bad here, though. Uh-oh. What exactly did you do, Prospero? Oh, no.
どうしてここに
Oh, no.
乗っていいの？
Looks like you're going to, even though you don't got ownership. Oh, we're going? Uh...
もう会えないのかなって思ってた。私、ミオリネさんにいらないって言われて。仕方ないの。約束、私。
She can finally be open and speak, though, because these are people, family, like people that she can trust.
じゃなくなって、決闘しなくてよくなって。
You have goals you want to strive towards.
一緒にラン
But
チ
is that really what you want?
それでもミオリネさんがいないのは会えなくなっちゃうのは
Right.
進めば二つって
But I just lost to. Oh, what the fuck? I have zero fucking clue what's happening, I'll be honest. Like a dream state, or did she enter the mind of the fucking Gundam? She did, didn't she? Did she? Oh.
太陽風で暖房は止まっていたから飲みかけのマグカップ君はアリアルだよねどうして私と同じ扉は開いたよ
There's so many.
役目はもうおしまいみんな鍵はあなたでしょスレッタ
Right, but
ストームの中でしか私たちカブンの
or okay, yeah.
どういうこと
You're just the physical form, though.
君たちは僕の遺伝子から作られた
Mm-hmm.
リプリチャイルドってことだよ17年前にお母さんが覚えてないのでももう大丈夫クワイエットゼロがエリーの居場所作ってくれるだからスレッタはもういらないの
Oh no. Ugh.
スコア8なら僕は自分の意志で動けるパイロットはもう必要ないんだ君はこれ以上すがっちゃいけないやだ待ってよ僕にもお母さんにも
You have to be on your own. Oh no. Oh no.
エリクトの言う通りよ
Ah.
楽園に戻りなさいスレッタあそこならあなたの胸を埋めてくれ
I'm gonna have to go back through and look at a lot of this and think a little bit because I'm rather confused on a lot of stuff that was just said it happened, so I apologize if I'm not all there yet.
エリあの子も一緒に行くことだって
Hmm.
そうねスレッタは自由に生きていいのよね
Okay. I'm gonna go rewatch all that off camera again and think about it because I'm not all there yet. My bad. So even after rewatching practically just now the entire episode, I'd say I'm still rather confused on some things. While I think I do have a better understanding than I initially had, I still think I kind of am a little confused. So I really would appreciate literally anything down below that can possibly help me understand a bit more, summarize basically what just happened, what kind of to look out for that kind of just went on, as well as maybe if you could just listen to the things that I believe just kind of happened specifically with the Soletta situation, and then see if I'm on the right track or not. So the thing that I really took away from it was the idea of Soletta being confirmed here to be a clone of Eri, which is something that was pretty much expected at this point. And Soletta herself seemed to be this key in a way for them to kind of kickstart the things in which they're trying to do and create, things with Quiet Zero and a place for Eri to kind of be free and kind of live. But now that operation itself has fully kind of hit its stride and gotten exactly where it needs to be, Soletta becomes useless at this point. So in order to protect her in some sort of way from everything that's kind of going on, we have Eri distancing herself and rejecting Soletta from being a part of the family, I guess, in a way, and being a part of them and not being one of them, and kind of allowing her to go off on her own and find her own kind of happiness and place to be. And the mom herself also having this plan that it is, that's why Eri is kind of trying to protect Soletta in this way to stay away from whatever the mother's plan is at the end of the day. But we also also do get confirmed pretty much that the mom actually does care for Soletta. While it also seems that she's just using her as a complete pawn, she is, because she cares about Eri so much more. But at the same exact time, she does care about Soletta, considering the fact that maybe she thought about taking her along, and she was going to, until Eri basically was like, no, let's not do that, because Eri wants to also protect Soletta in some sort of way. And I think that's like the simplest terms in which I can put kind of what just occurred right there. The whole thing that occurred with I think it was like the permit score and everything else that went on with them, they were doing something to Soletta, and she had like all the yellow stuff on her, opposed to the ones the Aries have, where they're all the blue things, which I still don't know the difference between all of that stuff that's going on. I don't know exactly what all that was and exactly what happened in that situation. So if there's anything there that can be explained further for me, so I fully understand that too, I'd appreciate that. But basically, specifically on that front, and I guess the front regarding Prospera's goals here, as well as Miori's and what everybody's kind of trying to do here, seems to be putting Soletta before themselves in a way, or they believe that's what they're doing by putting her in a situation that they can isolate her, or not isolate is probably not the right word, but distance her from the horrors in which that are about to occur and the things that are going to occur, and allow her to kind of live out her life and her freedom and achieve these goals and these dreams and stuff that they have, without really taking into consideration the things that she wants or giving her choice in any sort of way, acting like you're giving her the things that she wants without actually asking her the things that she wants, or doing things the way that she wants them, which is a really shitty and fucked up way of actually going about and doing everything that's occurring. Situation of asking her basically to go on and find happiness elsewhere while you're taking the happiness of her family and the people that she cares most about away from her is not something that's going to work. It just isn't. You're driving her to a point that she's becoming depressed and just ruining her as a person, and taking the things that she loves and expecting her to just kind of be okay with that and figure out elsewhere. I at least like the way that, I guess, Eri went about it and explained kind of what was going on, while Prospera should have been a bit more open and explained a bit more herself as well. I at least like that front, where I feel like Miura is just trying to cut things off as quickly and as harsh as possible to maybe make it easier in a way for her as well, just to separate from Soletta without really explaining anything or giving her anything that can work, which I guess was the only way that she really could justify it to herself and also make this work, because it's not going to be something that she felt she could probably get through to Soletta. But I don't know, it just doesn't, that part doesn't sit right with me. But it's just, I don't know, it's brutal the way that they're doing it, and they're showing off, I believe, that Soletta herself isn't realistically special, and it's Eri, I mean, the entire time, and Gundam itself. So it's nothing to do with her. So exactly what she's going to do or what she's so good at here, I'm interested in kind of seeing the way that they go with that. I liked at the beginning showing off kind of her trying to suppress these emotions and kind of hide it by distracting herself doing these other things, or trying to show that she can fulfill these goals and check off these things that she has on this list that she wants. But at the end of the day, it still doesn't change the things, because she did just lose things that are so important to her. And it's going to be difficult for her to kind of get through that and get over that. Kind of just shows you that no matter what these others are trying to do to think that they're protecting her, they're really not. Guel's brother coming in and kind of thanking Choo-Choo in a way for protecting him throughout the rumble thing that occurred and what happened with him, instead of kind of coming in and picking a fight like she was expecting, opens her mind up to the idea that there could be some sort of balance, I believe now, between the two, and things that Nika and Shattuck and everybody's kind of fighting for in some sort of way actually might not be the worst thing, or might not be the wrong idea in a way, and it is possible. And her showing that she actually does take that into consideration, really did think about what just occurred in that situation where they didn't have to resort to violence, is proven by her act of trying to get Soletta to go and talk to Miura instead of actually just doing something that involves violence, or just causing like some sort of thing right there, or like some extra conflict that doesn't need to happen, and actually trying to talk through your problems and solve things peacefully, which was really nice to see development on her part and the things that she's kind of pushing for, and the way that Choo-Choo's kind of developed herself throughout the series. I kind of like, and especially her as a character, I think is really cool and interesting so far. Got some really cool stuff too with Ellen and Nika, and him just kind of being extremely open and just revealing all this like really classified info and everything that's going on to her. Just not a care in the world from him. There was something I was confused about, and I believe he said specifically that he'll die if he operates a Gundam, but if I remember correctly, the version before him didn't. So why that's the case, I don't know, because the version before him operated Aerial, right? So why exactly is that the case? Or is there like some like special thing if he does like something in it? I don't know. Like that's I'm a little confused on that. I don't know. Regardless, I don't know what the hell they're doing with him and, why they're still locked in this room after so long and everything that's going on there. Just excited to, I guess, see where that goes. Another thing that kind of caught me off, and I am interested to see the route that they go, is I think Martin is his name, and he was going to the confession to kind of expose and rat out Nika in a way for the things he did, but it was more so probably just to vent to somebody about kind of the things that went on. And he believes he's anonymously talking to somebody, which is later revealed to be Cecilia, I believe is her name, and what exactly she was doing there and calling him, out for going behind people's back and being a rat and everything. Interesting on that front. I don't really know. It's because she seems to be very aggressive with the things she does, but she's always in the same spot, like around the same people. So to see her alone, why exactly she was here or exposed herself in the situation, I don't know. I don't know enough about her, I feel like, or what she's stands for and everything to really understand. So if I could get some background, I guess, maybe on her, maybe things that I just don't remember or miss completely, that would be cool. I also find it really interesting that Miori seems to be just kind of this pawn as well and being used the same way that Soletta was used from Prospera herself, and not actually recognizing that at all, and just kind of being manipulated in a way and not really realizing that and just doing everything that she wants. I don't know. That just comes off weird to me too. And I wonder why she's so like struggling so much to realize this or completely overlooking that. But I do like I guess the route that they're kind of taking here, where they're trying to win over supporters and everything. So they're going to go to Earth, bring Ariel, and try and win them over in a way that involves, just communication and being peaceful and everything, and hoping that that's a route that they can appeal maybe more to these people and de-escalate the things that are going on with the riots and everything else that, from that just occurred. So that's a good way, I would say, for things to kind of go, although I don't know if they're going to actually turn out as planned, and I don't think they probably will, but it's not a bad shout. And it's a good way for her to kind of show the way that they're trying to build like this Gundam technology and everything that they're doing with it, and allow for the uses and stuff that they're trying to do without actually killing or putting people in harm's way and stuff, and using it more for progression of society and, through medical use and just whatever other usage that they have to, just to help people in general. Going from here, I do truly wonder the way that we're going to follow the story, specifically regarding Soletta and everything that's going on there. I don't know if she's just going to kind of fall out of character in a way, and we're going to start focusing more around everything else that's going on, and she's not going to be as much of a central force. I mean, I'm assuming that she is, the way that we built her up for so long now. But if that isn't the case, that would be a really interesting route for them to kind of take. Now, following her specifically, what exactly would we do, and where does she go from here? I don't know. I guess she could work some sort of way to kind of get involved with the one, I believe, the new Gundam that they built. I think it was Guel's father and his group, and everybody was involved with one. I believe that's who it was. If she figures out some sort of way, and that becomes hers, like she does something, and you know what I'm trying to get at, because I can't really put it into words too much, but like that's the route I think that maybe she'll end up going, or maybe she'll try and understand, do exactly what we saw this episode, and try and just go live about her normal life in school and everything, but realize that that's not really the route in which that she's going to go, and figure out the exact way that they plan to kind of take things here. I truly really don't know the route that we're going to head with that, but I think we're going to really ramp things up here, especially involving election and everything else that needs to go on, and a ton of things regarding the political side here over the next few episodes. So excited to see that. I don't know if my brain's going to be able to handle any of that, because I'm lacking severely when it comes to this series, which was a big, oversight on my part. As I said before, me not wanting to start a series midway through, especially doing videos, because then I don't have as much knowledge, I feel like, and understanding. Definitely was a mistake to go about doing that, but I really wanted to share this and experience it with others and be able to have people to talk to about it. So anyways, we're here. So my bad if I do continue to forget things like that. Hopefully you'll be here to help me. I appreciate it though. It's going to be all from me though, as there definitely is a ton more for me to kind of touch on, but I don't really feel like I'm all there in the head right now to be able to do it. So hopefully I continue to get better though, or people can help me, and then I can understand a bit more. Thank you very much though. If you did make it this far and you did enjoy, please leave a like if you did. It really does mean a lot to me. Check out the other videos on the channel. Leave any comments about this episode or series. They do really mean a lot. Be back next week for episode 19 though. You have a good one. See you.